Welcome home, Rep Pack Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, the show where I collect absolutely everything from the late 90s, 2000s, all the way to the modern day. And I'm also trying to create the world's biggest SpongeBob and Nickelodeon collection. But I hope you beautiful people are having an amazing day, and if you guys aren't, you know the drill. Come with me. Chocolate! Camera flip. Chocolate! It's about to get a whole lot brighter. Rep Back as your boy. Is here. And today we are going to be doing something amazing. They have finally released the real life equivalent of the SpongeBob chocolate bar with nuts. It comes from the amazing episode of season 3, episode 12, SpongeBob's Chocolate with Nuts. Most notable scene in that is, of course, our main man Tom, confessing his love for chocolate with violent vocals. Chocolate! That episode's so big and so iconic that FYE has decided to make it official. So we're gonna be going over there today to pick it up. One, of course, to add to the collection, and one, of course, to be able to try out here on the channel and eat it in all its scrumptiousness. And maybe I might even get one more, because rumor has it if you rub it on your skin, you can live forever. So we're gonna get a few of them, but I cannot wait. This is a dream come true as a SpongeBob fan. Let's go ahead and get in the car. If we see anything else at FYE or the mall while we're there, then we're also gonna pick that up. Let's go ahead and head over there though.
Here he goes. Well, what?
Would you like to buy some chocolate, sir?
No. Nice house you have here.
All right, let's go ahead and head up the escalators to FYE. Please have some chocolate bars in store for us.
FYE.
Yes, that guy's so rich, he has shoes.
Oh no.
Okay, so here we go. We got them. We had to drive to 2 different FYEs that were really far apart, but we did actually get them. So here we go. Oh, I'm so excited to try it out. The packaging is so cool. That is a dream come true. So we'll definitely be checking this out. But they also have a few new products. Oh, Mitchell got one here too. So we're gonna be getting these ones. We're gonna get one to try out. They already are holding some up in front for us. We're gonna be getting one to keep in the collection, and then also one to try out, of course. But they have a new salt and pepper shaker here too.
Very cute.
15 bucks, not terrible. I might pick this guy up. And last time I didn't pick this up because it was out of our budget, you know?
The mood light?
Yes, the mood lights. I'm gonna pick up the mood light here to add to the collection as well too. Let's see if there's anything else new around the store. I mean, we have the spatula still here. We have the SpongeBob bag. We also have the oven mitt. You were gonna get this last time, but you still haven't picked it up yet, right?
I want to see if it goes down from 30.
Oh, we wanted to see if it goes down a little bit. It is 30 bucks. That is kind of a lot for a dream cozy. I think if you wait a little while, it might go down a bit. But we'll keep on looking around, guys. But I mean, I'm already pumped here. The fact that we got the mood light, I really was looking forward to, and I was hoping they still had it left. And then, of course, the chocolate itself. I'm trying to see, that's a discount. This is for the these ones. These ones
Buy one,
are
get
on
one
sale.
50 off.
This one is buy one, get one 50% off on the pillows and blankets. Mood light is under no special, unfortunately. You know, Mitchell wanted to get the SpongeBob drink cozy. I don't even have a drink container that needs to go in one of these, and I want the Reptar one. But yeah, 30 bucks is pretty steep.
The Reptar one's sick,
But man, there is some cool stuff in here. We have the U2s for the Reptar plushie here. They're buy one, get one 50% off, but they're 40 bucks. If there was another U2s plushie that I really wanted, I might even consider it, but I don't see another one. They only have Reptar here, then the Donatello, and I already have the Mikey, but still some really cool pieces here.
Invader Zim.
Yeah, the Invader Zim. The Invader Zim hat is sick. You have the Zim on the side there, and then of course, the Invader himself. You got Gurr, Reptar,
That one's pretty cool too, yeah.
What is this one? Is this also
Predator.
Invader Zim?
Oh, Operation.
Impending Doom.
And then you got a Cynthia shirt.
That is sick. And then they have some socks here, of course. We have some Hey Arnold ones right here, him dribbling a basketball. The Chucky ones here. Scooby, the Ninja Turtles. Anything else we see? I think that's pretty much it, but some pretty sweet options there. And also, did anybody else notice that for some reason axolotls have become really popular recently?
It's because I think Minecraft helped that a lot.
I thought they were just these like deep cavern dwelling animals that now they're just like on the surface and everybody loves them. I think they're really cool too.
Very.
Look at this SpongeBob
Oh,
shirt.
dang. That's cute.
That's actually pretty sweet. And then they also have this Garfield one that this looks like something John Arbuckle would wear.
Literally.
That looks like something he would wear on a like Hawaiian vacation episode. That is everything.
Buy one, get one 50% off.
Not a bad deal. Look at this. They have this rocket
That's so
lamp.
sick with NASA on it.
That is really
Oh,
sweet.
the Halo energy song.
Honestly, like if they had a deal, because I'm getting the mood light for SpongeBob. If they had one of the ones they have for like the U2s and everything, for the buy one get one half off, I would get this.
Oh,
This-
the Beauty and the Beast
The
Rose?
Beauty and the Beast Rose is really cool. It's a USB light
Touch
too.
activated, wow.
I wonder if it's just like the one from the movie where like specifically when they show like a scene change, it just falls off like the same pedal over and over again, like in different. In every
You know how animation was back then.
in every iteration, every extra story, it's the same pedal. It just keeps falling. Oh, and then look at this one. You have Stitch here holding a little light bulb. That is adorable too. And there you said, like you said, the axolotl here for Minecraft. Got a really sweet Reptar shirt down there.
It's like super like interesting colored.
It's got Chucky
It's like
down
pastel
here
or
running
something?
Yeah, kind of. Chucky running away, and then you also have the
SpongeGuard.
sponge guard right here too. But I think that's everything that we're gonna pick up. Oh, here's a better look at it. We're like,
Oh, when you get woke up in the night.
Unless you get that notification from somebody and you're like, who, why, and how are they texting me right now? There's
Ooh,
a
that
lot of really-
Scooby one's kind of sick.
Yeah, there's some cool shirts for sure. But we're gonna go ahead and start checking out of here, guys. We might go to another store on the way out, but we got the chocolate. That's what we were mainly looking for. Sorry, I got distracted by this.
Uh-oh.
This Gengar shirt is really cool too.
Oh, yeah, that is pretty sick.
He's so cute. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and head out of here. What is it? Anime or something? There's so many interesting things.
Oh, yeah, look at that. In your dreams.
That is actually super rad. I'd love to see them remake the Disney classic with anime.
Ooh.
All right, guys, before I get distracted by anything else, let's go ahead and head out of here. Okay, so we're gonna be going through one more store. I'm thinking about Spencer's because we've never really filmed a hunt in there for multiple reasons.
I was going to say, you know why.
But we're gonna go ahead and see. Maybe there's something interesting in there. I'm trying to think if we have, but
I think we got like one thing, and it was like a cookie jar or something.
yeah, we might also stop by this other store here. They have this called Extreme Games, which sometimes just has the most random kind of banger items, but
Yeah.
also a lot of times doesn't have much. So we're gonna see that. It's been a while since I picked up a Funko Pop.
Yeah, it's true.
But I am gonna get this one. This is Stinky Pete from the Toy Story line here. It's a specialty series. I think this is only like comic book shops and like more obscure shops. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. This is sweet. It does have a little sticker here. It's gonna be tough, but this was actually at the Extreme Games store that's all I talked about. We went to Spencer's and found out very quickly we couldn't film it. There's just, even in the section that is not the section, there's stuff everywhere to where you can't really get a shot without there being like
Something.
some kind of private body part being exposed. So we made our way out of there and we ended up coming here, and I'm gonna grab this guy. That is too freaking cool. And for some reason this store randomly has these Nicktoons figures here.
And it's all Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, they're all Jimmy, but they used to have other ones too. It was just like randomly, for some reason they have this old stock of these, but it's pretty sick. Okay, so next stop is we're gonna be going to Box Lunch, and then we're gonna head out as we gotta try these chocolate bars out. That was the main reason for it this time. But it's like you drive all the way here, you might as well look around a little bit. And I smelled the Pretzel booth. Oh,
Oh.
every time, man, it just lifts you off your feet. You just wanna float there. It smells so good.
And then they hit you with the, try this new Oreo toppings.
Yeah, I'm gonna maybe think about it. Mitchell's.
I'm thinking about it. It's rough.
If he gets it, then I'm gonna have to get it because there's no way I'm gonna sit in the car with you the whole time. Succulent freaking pretzel, Oreo pretzels, and not have some. So I might end up getting it too, but we'll find out. All right, so let's take a look. We're not necessarily gonna pick anything up, but we'll show you guys what we have in stock. Oh my gosh, I know I have enough lanyards, but this is so amazing.
Look to your left, though. There's a kiddie meal.
Oh my gosh, $70.
That thing is sick.
Oh my goodness, it is so adorable. I don't know if I could even not get this. It's just the only thing that makes me think is I'm like, oh, they have those 25th anniversary bags coming out too, so if I'm gonna get this, can I not justify not getting those ones then? Oh, I'm conflicted with the
Formuloli.
with the Formuloli.
To me, that's cooler than the 25th.
I know, let's think about it though, but that's definitely a high hope, high maybe. I tried to deny it, but I can't leave
can't
without
deny it
this.
no longer.
Look at this. It has the little meal, the little toy that came with it. And then it also has, like I said, flanked in here in the background. We do have like that Temu one that we got, but this is way cooler, man.
It's official.
And it's official too. That's just amazing. The inside is clean too.
So this is number 2 of the Loungefly bags, and
Yep, this is the second one, and I'm only getting this one because we did get some support on Whatnot in order to get some Loungefly bags, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. Shout out to our man A Castle on Whatnot. He actually wanted me to get another Loungefly bag. I think we got one in the honor of Graf, which is an amazing member of Red Pack as well on Whatnot, and that was the Foster's Home one. Now I'm getting this one from my man A Castle.
this is such a cool, like, encompassing one.
Yes, this is too freaking clean to walk away from. I've just been so specific about it because there's so many, and I'm like, okay, if I'm only gonna pick like 2 or 3, I gotta pick like really good ones. But
And
this
that might be the best one they've done for SpongeBob so far.
yeah, this is up there. This and the pineapple one are the only two
Too
that are,
clean.
like, the top tier ones for me. So I'm gonna get this one. I can't avoid it.
I can
and
avoid
that's
it.
so clean. The logo too with the Nickelodeon there. All right, we're
Dang,
grabbing
that's
it.
a beautiful piece, though.
$70 Loungefly bag. I think I'm spent.
I think so too.
But are we going to go get some
Do you want a reward, or do you just want to go home?
reward? Dog. I am.
After your wallet was coughing out moths.
I got cash, so this is basically free.
Oh, that's how that works.
Yeah, if you take money out of your debit card, then you're paying for it. But if you have cash in your pocket, if you already subtracted from your life, that's free.
Girl math.
This is free. It's up to you.
You know what? I'm not gonna be here for a long time. Why not?
On time, you mean like a life or?
A couple months.
Oh, okay. You're gonna be out of town. Okay, clear that up. He's gonna be in Australia soon. Here, he's not gonna not be in life, hopefully. He means he's gonna be in Australia in a little bit here. So he's gonna, in being in the United States way with unhealthy food.
Yeah.
So here we are, Auntie Anne's pretzels. We didn't make it.
I didn't make a bar.
So we are getting the pretzels.
Sorry, Marcus.
It's okay.
Come by these once.
It's such
Maybe
an
twice.
every time we come here, it's such an obstacle to make it past it without getting them.
Bro, but they got Oreos on them. Like,
I know. Last time they had birthday cake, and that wasn't that good though. But this seems like it would be really good.
Oreo sounds a lot better.
Yeah. Okay. So we're getting these. This obstacle has gotten us this time. Last time we made it out okay. This time, not so much. All right, so we did get them. We were gonna eat them in the car, but this looks like it's gonna be pretty messy just opening it. Actually, that wasn't too bad. It's like some wrap they put on there. That looks delicious, though.
Dang.
That was way more than what I was expecting, honestly. I didn't even think we were gonna get like a fork and all this stuff. It's like a meal.
Compared to the birthday cake? Oh, different
Way
ballpark.
better.
Ooh.
Way better. A whole different league. Oh man, I'm gonna let you eat yours. That is really good.
I'm excited.
I don't know if I like it better than the cinnamon one. It's like right on the same space.
Ooh.
I'm like gonna give it the same like 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, but the cinnamon is also a 10 out of 10. Equally that same level of 10. That is amazing. Oh, all right. You guys can see it one more time. They have it at Auntie Anne's. If you guys are interested, picking it up. I recommend you don't. It's not good for you. And just keep walking. But it's hard. It's hard to just keep walking. I would like to update my review. He gave it a 10 and I gave it a 10, but that was because we hadn't finished them yet. After getting through that first layer, you really just start eating pretzels. They put a lot of the Oreo sauce in the Oreo. Is that an Oreo sauce?
Crumbs?
Yes, crumbs.
It's
and
like the filling inside has been turned into like cookies and cream flavor.
yeah, it's really good, but once you get past that first layer, you're just eating pretzels, really. So I'm still gonna go with the cinnamon, the tried and true, because each one of those things has cinnamon on it. You can put your own amount of icing on it. That's still the tried and true king. So I just want to give that update because I don't want you going out there, going to Auntie Anne's, getting these Oreo pretzels, and then you get that through the first layer and you're like, wow, Marcus, you lied to me. Because that's what I felt like I was doing after getting a little further in there. But that's my review on those Oreo pretzel things for the 0 people that probably wanted that. We're gonna load the car up. We're gonna head back to the cavern. Got the chocolate bars. Can't wait to try those out.
All right, we are back, and of course we have the chocolate. I cannot wait to try this out. This is what we're doing first off. Got one minty one here to keep in the collection, and then got a more dinged up one here for us to try out. Are you ready for this?
Oh, but first, no self-respecting chocolate connoisseur would be caught dead without one of these.
What is it?
Oh, well this right here is a chocolate holding carrying bag. You gotta have one of these.
Huh. Hadn't thought about that. I'll take 20. All right, so now that Get closer, dang it. That's out the way. We'll check out this a little bit later. Beautiful. The chocolate carrying case. We have the chocolate. So let's take a look here. The packaging is beautiful. Here is the shot on the left here. We'll leave some space here on the left for you to see the actual chocolate within the episode. Of course, it has that same color scheme with purple with the red stripe coming down the middle. But in case you're a passerby who doesn't really necessarily know what the chocolate looks like, they got the SpongeBob logo there as well as SpongeBob on there. Just to really kind of jog your memory where you may have seen the chocolate bar before. And then of course you got all your nutritional facts on the back here. So these don't expire until 2025. So I mean, you got some time. And honestly, I have no doubts they are going to release more of these. I think this is going to be a staple, kind of like the Reptar bar. If you guys want the Reptar bar, they also sell FYE. They pretty much have it year round. Like it comes and goes, but it always comes back. And I dare say that this is even more popular than the Reptar bar because we've been able to go there and pick up every version of the Reptar bar. Whereas the SpongeBob chocolate with nuts, we had to go to one FYE. They didn't have any. We had to drive our 40 minutes to another FYE that barely had any. Both FYEs, they told me there was people calling all week asking if they had these in stock. So shout out to the SpongeBob fandom for going hard, man. 25 years later and we're still killing it, you know? Still TikTok trends happening. Have you seen people dancing like SpongeBob recently?
Yep, I've seen the jellyfish jam one, and I've seen the what you want to blend it.
How do these people do it? It's as if they have glass bones and paper skin to do those moves. And now we're getting a real life chocolate bar. I'm talking about the Reptar bar was like, you know, that's a thing in the whole show is it's like the series includes the Reptar bar. This is a singular episode that got a chocolate bar. Like that doesn't speak volumes to how big SpongeBob is. I don't know what does. So let's go ahead and open it up here. I want to take this wrapper off good so that way I can keep the wrapper even because, you know, chocolate can, you know, start to melt and corrode over time. So maybe the one that we have here sealed won't hold up forever, but at least we'll have the wrapper. All right, so we have one wrapper here. Mine's a little crinkled because that's where it was bent, but Mitchell's going to be opening up one he got to eat as well. So hopefully we can, if he wants to pass his over, we can because he has one to keep sealed too. That is sick though. There's the official SpongeBob chocolate with nuts wrapper there. The serving size is 1/3 of a bar, but I mean, this is not that big of a bar. If you only eat 1/3 of this, you have like the willpower of Neptune. Like that is, there's no way. So let's take a look here. The nuts that are in it are actually almonds. So this one's already pre-broken here. So let's go ahead and take a piece here. Go ahead, Mitchell, and grab yours. I love when the chocolate has these little lines on it like that.
So that means there's no design on the front then, I'm assuming?
Probably not. Let's just flip it over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a plain bar there. It would have been cool if they would have added a little something on there. I want to do that thing he does in the episode where Free Balloon Day where they grabs the chocolate. It didn't work as good as when he did it. That's good chocolate.
Oh man, that is night and day from like the Easter ones.
Oh yeah, that's actually good. The almonds have a nice little crunch to them too. I think I gotta say, I think chocolate with nuts is superior to chocolate without nuts, just in general.
Yeah, absolutely.
Often you find yourself buying just regular chocolate. It's almost like you forget that there's chocolate with nuts.
The almond Hershey's were my favorite like chocolate bar for a long time. Or like Mr. Good bars, you know?
Yeah. So we're used to here eating SpongeBob chocolate to just having the most like freaking bubble bass chocolate, the most garbage boo-boo brown chocolate you can think of. You know, the brands like, unfortunately, Palmer, Frankfurt even a lot of times.
Gallery.
Yeah, Gallery chocolate. They make really low quality chocolate. And again, all respect to them because they're making it for kids and they keep it at a really cheap price. So I totally get why they make the chocolate like that. But it has like almost no cocoa even in it. It's just like oil and like chocolate flavoring. So it doesn't taste that great on the scale of chocolate. But this one is made by Astro Chocolate, which is kind of weird because it's actually made in Lakewood, New Jersey, whereas the first store we went to was Lakewood, California.
Yeah.
Kind of a random coincidence, but this chocolate is decent. Like, I'm not saying it's up there with like your, you know, I'm not like a chocolate connoisseur. I know German chocolate can be really, really good. The best chocolate I ever eat is like Godiva, you know, Dove.
Mars is pretty solid.
Yeah, like that, it's not that good, but it's better than most gimmick chocolate bars where they're just kind of made to be chocolate and to kind of promote a property. This is really decent. I think what it is when you eat a Hershey's, you're like, oh, I expect this to be kind of good because it's Hershey's, you know, it's a main brand. At least it's probably decent enough, but it's not as fun as this.
Oh yeah, this is This is like an experience in its own right.
Exactly, it's the experience. You're eating a SpongeBob chocolate bar and it's good. It's like you would have, even if it wasn't good, you'd be like, okay, well at least we got the experience. But you're like, and it's good? That takes the experience over the top.
That's enough to make someone want to go back and get another, you know?
I hope that they keep this around as a normal thing. I would love to see Five Below even get these because they're only $4. Five Below could also sell them for whether it be $3 or $5. $5 would be kind of a lot, but every now and then to treat yourself to the fun of a SpongeBob chocolate bar would definitely be worth it. I'm freaking, my mouth is watering.
Yeah, it is good.
All right, so I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. And this isn't like freaking, some of the foods there at FYE, they can be like $7.99, $10. $4 is not an unreasonable price considering, think about a typical chocolate bar, it's gonna cost you like, unfortunately these days, Butterfinger, Snickers, a big size one, they can cost like $2.50. So the fact that you're getting one for a little bit more, you're supporting SpongeBob, again, this isn't something you're gonna get every single time you go to the movies, you know, or for a normal day-to-day item, but for the experience and just every now and then to have that fun, that is definitely worth it in my opinion. I'll go ahead and give it a 10 out of 10. Okay, so next item we got here is the mood light. And I mean, this is just sick. I didn't get it last time because we picked up so many other items while we were there. And anytime we do a mall trip, they can kind of get pricey. We love to do some of the other retailers, like, you know, whether it be the thrift stores or some of the discount stores, because you can get a really good deal and it shows you guys where you guys can add stuff to your collection for a cheap price. I don't usually, unless it's something pretty substantial, love promoting like super expensive stuff because obviously with collecting, if you're willing to throw money at something, you can get a lot of cool stuff. But when you're able to do it on a budget or be able to pick up some really good stuff for a fair price, I think that's more accessible to everybody, and that's what I like to go for. But sometimes you just gotta do it and you gotta just kind of splurge a little bit, and this guy right here was one of those items I had to get. I love items that always say that have what I like to call shelf appeal, because for an average person, you can walk and look at your shelf and you can see all the little items, but for what I do here in the cavern is very much a venue for all these items. You know, we don't keep everything in here, but some of the items that are very iconic and just notable when you look at them. And smaller items, you can barely see them in the background of these shots because of the fact that it's, you know, they're small. But items like this are the type of items where no matter what angle I'm at, you know, it may look small from a distance, but you can still see it. So this nice little stature light of SpongeBob. Let's go ahead and open them up. I'm hoping that it's got a long USB cord, or it's battery powered. So I'm hoping that it also has a power option, because if it's just battery powered, that's a little unfortunate. But let's go ahead and find out here. So the SpongeBob Mood Light, we'll be ranking these on a scale of 1 to 10 good noodle stars. SpongeBob Chocolate got a 10, that was affordable. This guy was $34.99, so we're gonna rank it based off that price range. Yeah, see, so it doesn't, for $34.99, this should have a plug-in option where you can plug in a USB-C, or heck, man, I'll even take one of those old school USBs, something to where you can actually, oh man, I love it, it's beautiful. Design-wise, gorgeous. Like, that is so adorable.
That looks almost real, yeah. Yeah,
such a good form factor of SpongeBob. Usability-wise, I don't know if it's just AAA batteries or if those are those weird batteries, which I think it might be. Yeah, these are those weird, like, watch batteries that most people don't keep in their house. I always say, if you're gonna make a product, just make it AA or AAA, because that's what a majority of people will have accessible in their home. You don't wanna go buy these weird earpiece batteries or C batteries that you maybe need once. So just make it one of those two. But not just that, not only is it a very specific battery, it also doesn't have plug-in place. So you're spending $34 and you can't even plug this in to keep it like a normal fixture in your house. You can't keep this on forever. But let's go ahead and turn it on. I gotta say though, the figure is beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and kill the lights real quick.
Killing lights in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that is really sweet. It's really beautiful. It's honestly a shame that they didn't put in a plug-in, because again, with those batteries, man, if they would have even made it like AA or AAA, I would say it might be worth it just to keep it on your nightstand or something. But for one, there's no like touch on and off. So for you having this on your nightstand, you have to lift it up, hit this little tiny switch here, and then put it down, which is kind of inconvenient for a light at your bedside, considering Five Below has ones you can literally press a button on the side and it'll turn on for you. There should have been some kind of button for you to turn it on from any angle. And then not to mention, cannot keep it on perpetually or make it a fixture in your collection because it will inevitably go dead at some point. And I think that's the biggest disservice that this thing has. I'd say for $34.99, just save your money. You can get really good SpongeBob statues and figures for about the same price. But I'm still glad that I picked it up to add to the collection. But to save you some money on it, I would say there's a lot of SpongeBob lights that could be better used for even cheaper. So Mitchell found out it does turn off after 15 minutes, which is still kind of good, but that's kind of annoying to have to do that every single time. Like a smack, like a little touch sensor, something like that. For 30, it's not like it was $10. You know?
True.
If it was $10, we wouldn't be complaining at all. And yeah, I hate doing this. I keep looking at his adorable face and I want to give him a 10, but it's like, this was almost 40 freaking dollars after taxes and it lacks so much. I'd say if you want the figure for the $40, then pick it up. But if you are looking for the light aspect of it, which I was kind of hoping for, not necessarily worth it. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. It's SpongeBob, okay? I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Because I want to give it a 6, but I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. And look at how well he sits places.
I mean, that's I guess what he was made for. Just to sit somewhere.
He sits really well. I mean, he's going in the collection, absolutely, but probably won't be using the light aspect of it. Okay, and then Salt and Pepper Shaker is next. And speaking of Salt and Pepper Shaker, I'm pretty sure this is the exact same mold as the Salt and Pepper Shaker. Just a little bit better done because it's got, you know, vinyl. But we got a Gary. We also got, I think they had one 2-pack that came with a Patrick and a SpongeBob, and then another one.
Yeah, there's Patrick, SpongeBob, and a Gary.
Yeah, so they have a Patrick and SpongeBob 2-pack, but then they also released a Gary and SpongeBob 2-pack. But we do not have this one. And Salt and Pepper Shaker or not, I wanted to get these ones just because they're porcelain, adorable figures of the characters, and they're also magnetic.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they connect like this. You can separate them, you know, if you want to, but you know, they're best friends and they're like brothers. Only closer. Just for the fact that they're made out of porcelain. Yeah, SpongeBob's face isn't the most detailed ever, but it's not vinyl like this where it just molds really easily. When it's made out of like such a fragile material like this, you kind of expect it to have that kind of look to it, and it has like a warm, fun aesthetic to it, just being that it looks the way it does. So there's the SpongeBob one. Here's the backside of them here as well too. And this one's, man, price affordable. $15.
I thought you were gonna say like 20 or something.
Yeah, $15. And again, I know that's not affordable, but if you compare that to,
I mean, even the SpongeBob and Gary one were like 20 something dollars.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. It's actually a little bit cheaper, and they didn't even have magnets. But what I'd say is that when you're going to like a mall store like this, you can't expect the prices to be low. If we were going to like Ross or something, I could see this being like 10 bucks, and at the mall being like 20, 25. So being an increase of only $5 from that bottom dollar price, I think that's definitely worth it. And man, are they adorable, and I can't wait to add them in the collection here. I'm gonna give them a 10 out of 10. And that's what I'm talking about, going above and beyond. They didn't have to add the magnets in there, you know, but they did, and that kind of just adds points to it. I don't even think that the magnets are nowhere on here advertised. Like, it's not on the front here anywhere. Do you see that it contains magnets? They went above and beyond, which is, you know, I'm gonna keep coming back to this guy, but they didn't. And it's no diss to the companies at all, because they don't always set the price point for stuff. That's the store that sets the price point. So it's just more really about what they're asking for it. But this is an amazing piece here, and I can't wait. They're so adorable. I can't wait to add them into the collection. Okay, next up here, not SpongeBob related, but it is Comfort Cartoons collection. For those of you guys who don't know, I have a Toy Story collection where every single item in the collection maintains an under $20 price tag. Every item you're seeing on screen right now was under 20 bucks when we picked it up. And that video, if you guys want to see, I have a full collection tour video of that collection. If you want to check it out, it's on the channel. But I wanted to add this one because we have a lot of the Toy Story Funko Pops, but we do not have Sneaky Pete. And I feel like this had to have been something that was recently released, because I've never seen it before. Maybe within the last year or two here. We have Stinky Pete, of course, being the main villain, I guess you could say, along with maybe Al from Al's Toy Barn of the sequel movie. He wanted Woody to go to Japan with them so they could be in a museum, and he was willing to do anything to make that happen.
You're out of your box.
And just like he was in the movie, he was sealed in box, he will stay sealed in box. I'm not gonna open him up. I'm gonna leave him just like that. Just because I think that kind of fits his character, even though he does sneak out of that box, you know, but we're not gonna tell any collectors that. Amazing piece, and of course, under 20 bucks. Barely, but under 20 bucks. So rating on him, I'm gonna give him a 8 out of 10. I'll give him an 8 out of 10 because this one I paid a bit much for, I think. But now that we have the mold, I mean, Funko loves doing this, right? They love reproducing the same thing, glow in the dark, color variants, whatever it may be variant. Since we have a mold now with Jesse, Woody, and Stinky Pete, and we have a Bullseye, make a 4-pack, call it Woody's Roundup, and make them in black and white.
Ooh.
I got goosebumps of fandom. Please make a black and white 4-pack and call it a Woody's Roundup pack with a Woody's Roundup branding on it. That would be awesome. You have the Stinky Pete mold now, so you're totally able to do it, and you love doing that. You love recoloring stuff. Now is your chance to do it, and it would be so sick. All right, and finally, we have the chocolate bar holder, the kitty meal. So I almost want to grab a few different kitty meal variations here, but I think the Temu one, I already put it in the vault somewhere because it's not licensed, you know?
Yeah.
So we've got some other variations of this as of recently, honestly. So the first one I can recall them ever doing, the first person to actually make one of these products for the Krusty Krab kitty meal, the home of the Pipsqueak Patty, was the Super 7 line. I have that up there. I think that spatula is resting up against it, and that would just be chaotic to try to get down right now, to say the least. So we have that up there, but that was the first product that I believe did the kitty meal. Then after that, we got this Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy box with underwear and socks in it. Really cool. You got Mr. Krabs on it. Just a genuinely awesome box. I mean, again, one of those situations where boxers, underwear, you see them a million times, but the packaging makes it worth it. And then, as of recently, we got the Krabby Patty combo meal, which isn't necessarily supposed to be a kitty meal, but it does use the same stylistic design of the kitty meal. But I think of all three of them, the most like show accurate one would be this. You know,
like
this
literally to a T, yeah.
It looks absolutely straight ripped out of the show. Just really cool, and it even has a little free toy right there too. That keychain adds so much to it. Has a nice little removable clasp there as well. Has magnets to kind of hold the two there, and just the texture on it. Like if you look at the texture on this one, they kind of went with like a pineapple themed texture. This matches the texture of the box within the show, like perfectly. And that's why I picked it up, is like with the Loungefly bags, it's really hard for me to pick them because there's so many different ones, and I know I'm only gonna get a few here and there to kind of represent it. But when I can get something to go into the background of the collection here and it looks like a straight prop piece, those are some of my favorite items. That's why I love about these signs so much, is they're licensed attributes of the show essentially. And this is what this is right here. You know, if Loungefly does more bags and stuff like that where it's literally items from the show, my hand might be forced even more often. But you pop it open here. It also has a red strap here, so you can put, you know, use it as like a crossbody bag or over the shoulder. Really high quality, nice bag. And on the inside here, it says fresh off the grill, and it's got Mr. Krabs in there. It has like this really cool like mom and pop diner kind of look to it, but also a little bit fun too. Like you can kind of see this being like one of those like 80s 90s like diner style like kid meal items. You know, like when you go to like Burger King and they have like that menu that's the Venture magazine. It's like very like, you can tell, mass produced. But then you go to like a local restaurant, it's like that one they put on the table, and it's got like these characters that just don't even really make sense. There's like cows and chickens on it, and they give you the 3 crowns that are like red, green, blue, and yellow, or red, green, and yellow, and it's like they're the worst quality crown ever. It gives me like such nostalgic vibes of not only the Krusty Krab, but just being a kid and going to restaurants growing up. So just a beautiful box here. Oh, it even has in the bottom the folds of like the cardboard, how it would fold closed. Yeah. You know, because they keep them, you know, they got these things kept flat in the back. So they fold them back up, and then of course, like I said, you have plankton back here.
Even on this side, you have like the folds too.
Yeah, like it's just a nice little touch they didn't have to add. Like it could have totally just been red on there and probably wouldn't have even thought about it. And then you got, again, plankton right here. He's stitched into there, so he's not going anywhere either. I mean, you don't need me to tell you, Loungefly bags they're really nice. I mean, that's why they're like $80. But this one was one I couldn't walk away from. I'm glad we were able to pick it up and add it to our collection of some of the different kitty meals they've released. Probably having the most solidified version we could probably get of it. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Just because, man, those prices.
I was gonna say, I know the price points where it's at.
The price points are killer. But I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. That 1 point being because I wish that they could just get this to like $50 where you can get 2 for 100. That would be, I think, doable, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon. If not, it's only gonna go more high. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 for now. Good noodle stars. All right, so rounding this off, we didn't get anything else, but I mean, that was quite a trip. Some pretty big collection classics, if you will. What was your favorite pickup of today? It's crazy to say this, but of everything we got today, this is up there as my favorite. Man, the chocolate bar.
Oh man, it was hard because yeah, I'm in the same boat. I think
there was a lot of good stuff today.
I think iconically I do like this more.
Yeah.
But this right here is with it. Like for sure.
It's because there's so many Loungefly bags. Like they have more Loungefly bags they will make, that have been made and will be made. This is only one chocolate bar. And who's to say how long it will be around? I think that might be my favorite item of today too. And it's crazy that the cheapest item is my favorite item, but just gotta be honest with myself.
That's how it goes sometimes.
That's how it happens sometimes. All right, stay tuned here. We're gonna add some of this stuff to the collection. Before that, you know the drill. Scan it. Okay, I think the SpongeBob fits absolutely. He looks like he came on this TV.
Yeah, kind of.
So we're gonna put him right here. I had a plushie up here at one point, but he kept falling over. I think this one's a little bit more
sturdy.
A little bit more sturdy there. And the porcelain SpongeBob and Patrick here, the pepper shakers, they're gonna go right here. We gotta keep the balls there as like a little bit of a backdrop, but I think those kind of look sick there. And it is rare that I add something to the inside food collection,
But it's iconic.
it's beautiful. Let me see if I can balance it out a little better here and put the jelly beans in here. But it's just deserving enough to have to go back here this time. So that way you can see the chocolate with nuts from a distance there. I think it fits in well. And man, it really is very rare at this point that because we have so much stuff already in there that's just absolutely iconic that it's few and far between that we get to add stuff in that spot. But that made it in there, man. Okay, and then for the Pipsqueak patty, he's coming down here with the Krusty Krab. This is a Krusty Krab like purr/bag. And I think this fits in right here too, just to kind of go here with our overall Galay grub. It's a little bit far from the actual foods themselves, but kind of, you know, meld everything in well here. And you got a little Pipsqueak patty next to him. All right, so adding it to our $20 Toy Story collection. Took some time to get that dumb sticker off that they had. We got that there. We're putting it right here. Boom. We got Stinky Pete here with the rest of them boys. So that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Leave a comment down below. This goes with any video that I upload. If you guys can comment anything, I appreciate it. Thumbs up, a smiley emoji, anything. It goes a long way to helping support the show. And if you guys want to support the show further, you can go check out our Patreon where you can sign up for only $2 a month. And when you sign up, you get an extended version of this video and every other video that I upload, and they're ad-free. It's the ultimate way to watch comfort cartoons. We get to do some stuff and add some stuff that we just can't add here on YouTube. You get some behind the scenes looks and also early releases. There's so much stuff going on over there, so go check that out. And if you guys haven't already, go check out our Whatnot streams. We're live every single Friday. You get 15 bucks for free when you sign up. And we do giveaways every single week too. There's so much fun going on over there, so come hang out with us on those streams. But as always, thank you so much for just watching this video. I appreciate you and much love as always. I'll see you guys in this video right here. It's our newest video. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it, and come see what we're up to, what craziness we're going into in this one. And as always, I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios and